Leo, hey, welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. This reading is going to be for March, week 1, and we'll go into March, a little bit further into March too, but that was interesting. You got 2 pop-outs already? Okay, we're going to take them. And 1 more. All right, that's the way it's gonna go. Anyway, I didn't even get my first little thing out, so let me try this over again. Hello, Leo. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. If you're a new person, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys, all the likes, comments, subscribes on Facebook and Insta. If you're not a part of those communities, I would totally join or like the page because there's some phenomenal people on there. This reading's for March. We're gonna do a little bit of the past, a little bit of the first week in March, and then beyond. One thing that I'm doing a little bit different for you guys for every reading this week is I looked up your lucky days astrologically. So if you're like planning on going on a date or something like that, your lucky days are the 2nd, the 9th, the 13th, and the 22nd, Leo. So we're gonna shuffle 1 time with the tarot because I pre-shuffle. That way you guys don't have to watch me shuffle over and over and over. I've watched other people like count out 12 shuffles for Virgo. No, thank you. We already shuffled for you. So, all right. In the past here, Leo, you got the Lovers card and the World and the 5 of Pentacles. Current situation is Judgment, 6 of Pentacles, and the Empress. In the future, you've got the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Overall energy for the reading for you, Leo, is the Queen of Pentacles. So, stability, family life, home. You could have a lady in your life that's very stable, and you're focusing on her at this point. But we'll see. So, in the past, so sometime in February, you have the Lovers card. Lovers is a freaking beautiful card. It's about 2 people standing in front of an angel in choice. They choose to stand in front of that angel. So, you know, you had this wonderful love energy that almost maybe it came to the end because you have the World card following the Lovers. So, this is endings and new beginnings. This is a grown naked lady wrapped in a towel, kind of like a baby. So if you imagine, the baby is that new, bright into the world kind of thing. So it's almost like she went through a cycle on this card with love, I assume, because you have the Lovers card before it. So you went through a cycle with love, and now you're fresh again. You're born anew. And I think that the reason that you're kind of in this situation is because you feel left out in the cold with this love, with this person, with this love that you have. It's a never-ending story. This was the card that really, really wanted to pop out. This one in Chop Wood. So in February, you were just thinking, is this ever going to be over? It's almost like it starts, it stops, it starts, it stops, and either way, you feel left out in the cold. It's a never-ending story, so you've probably done this quite a few times, or maybe in February you were just going and doing this. Current situation is Judgment, so first week in March, it's time to pay the piper, right? This is about accepting the things we've done, accepting the things that other people have done, and just radical acceptance of what has came before, and seeing it clearly and understanding it clearly. So that's a pretty awesome thing to have for first week in March. As far as you, anytime I do a big reading like this, Leo, the middle card's always you, and you're showing up as the 6 of Pentacles. So you have a give and take is on your mind, very much so. So 6 of Pentacles has like every card has a couple different meanings. So, but I want to give you all the reading or all the meanings so you can take it however you want. So there was judgment for what happened in the past, right? You looked at what you did, they looked at what they did, everybody sort of accepted where they're at in this moment. And then the Six of Pentacles. So like I said, this is about give and take. This is either, but there's multiple ways to look at give and take. Is it even? Is it not even? Or is it so uneven that one person's giving to two people? So I just want to clarify it and see what the Six of Pentacles is about. Let me get this deck. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in the main position. Ooh. Wish you guys could see what I see. You know how I'm clarifying the Six of Pentacles? So the Six of Pentacles is on the bottom. And then the Three of Cups is on the top. So remember how I said one person giving to two people? That same message again. 3 cups, 3 people. But we'll see. I don't know. We haven't clarified it yet. It's just interesting to see. And then the burdens that you carry. When you do tarot and as you kind of clarify things and shuffle, you see different messages. And I just want to show them to you guys too because I see it. So clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the current situation is the Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles and the, Tower. Okay. I'm just going to go off my heart and what my heart says. And my heart says that the reason that it shows up in the middle, the Six of Pentacles, is because it's your focus. You want even give and take in what you do. And you're imagining it. You're thinking about what equal give and take would look like. I don't think you had equal give and take in the past. You're looking at all the time and the energy that you've put into a particular situation, and then suddenly, boom, the Tower comes. The Tower's just a big shakeup. It's like, it talks about like building a building too strong. So like it's all concrete. And then, okay, think about the Sears Tower in Chicago. I think it has a different name now, but that big, huge building, right? And if they build it with all concrete all the way up 100 stories and it couldn't move, it couldn't bend, then the tower would explode. I mean, not explode, but it'd fall over because a big wind would come along and it would just come crashing down. That's why when you get up there in the Sears Tower, you can feel it kind of sway a little bit because it has to sway. It's that ebb and flow of life, right? So somebody was too stubborn, really unhappy with what they were looking at. That Judgment card came in and you didn't like what you saw. So it was almost like, I'm just going to set my sights in a new direction. Then you have the Empress right after that. So that could be who you're dealing with. I mentioned a Queen of Pentacles here in the beginning. The Empress is all 4 queens. So that's the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So I want to clarify this Empress here. What is this? Is this new energy, old energy? What's up with the Empress? Oh, Empress, new, love. Okay. I kind of see you going away from one thing and you're going back to this Empress lady that's got a new offer for you, a new love offer for you, and then 2 of Cups. So it's either a new person or the same person, but they're really offering you something good this time. And the Empress is that ultimate female energy. She births things. She is, fertile. She has new ideas. She is the ultimate in, feminine representation in tarot. And I think you might have a love offer with her. So that's pretty freaking cool. First week in March, the Oracle card saying, chop wood. Just I know it's boring, I know it's monotonous, but just continue to do what you're doing because you're going to get to where you need to go. So, a little bit further in March, you got the Knight of Cups. Water sign, maybe. Maybe that love offer gets a little bit bigger. All right, we'll clarify for days. Whatever you guys want. Knight of Cups down here in the future. So further on in March, what's this Knight of Cups about? Who is this person? Who is this person? Oh. Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Knight of Cups is sometimes a love offer. It's a different love offer than the other one. You're really trying to balance something in March. Like balancing the truth with holding on to it. You have this Four of Pentacles, so I will say anything you hold on to too tightly, it's like that analogy of the bird. If you hold on to it too tight, you might squish the bird and the bird might die. But if you let the bird go and it comes back, then the bird's meant for you. So it's like you have this, like, another love offer that kind of comes in later on in March. You're trying to balance it, but you really want to hold on to something pretty tight. You could definitely be dealing with a water sign. So then you get the King of Cups. King of Cups is about being emotionally stable. It's almost like this love offer comes in, there's this balance attached to it, there's this, somebody's trying to hold on to it, and then this is that, like, just mature energy around emotions. And I think you got it. So, Leo, I feel like, you know, you're this King of Cups down here. You're trying to balance things too and give and take in this previous week, but then I think you just come into more of a, okay, like, I get it that emotions ebb and flow. I get that that sometimes there's a lot of water, right? Sometimes the water goes all the way out. But either way, I'm going to be okay because I'm emotionally stable. I'm the King of Cups. Or you could be dealing with the King of Cups, but I feel like that's you. I feel like you're finally coming into this emotional stability that you have so hoped for. Because in the past, you felt, you know, out in the cold. You felt like things were starting and stopping and starting and stopping, and now it's like you finally got to that, I'm chill, I'm in a good spot phase. And once you realize that you're emotionally stable, I think that you are able to see all this in a different perspective because you have the Hanged Man as your final card in the tarot. So let's clarify that guy. Hanged Man in the future. Let's clarify the Hanged Man in the future. What do we got? All right, that was easy. Okay. With change, you have 2 5 cards. 5's about change. 5's about challenge, change. Take them both together. So you have 2 5 cards. You have the 5 of Wands, which is about, like, fighting, practicing. I could say it's both. We'll call it fencing. And then you have the 5 of Cups, another 5 card, change, challenge, sadness, and then the Hanged Man again. So it's Leo, I feel like you got some tough shit on your plate. I'm just gonna say it. You got some tough shit on your plate. You have this love story that begins and ends and begins and it ends, and it's a complicated mess of love that just starts and stops and starts and stops. And are we giving to two people, or are we giving to one people, or are we going to take responsibility for our shit, or are we not going to take responsibility for our shit? There's a lot going on here. So March is about, you're gonna see the challenge, you're gonna see the change, you're gonna be sad. But those 5 cards, the challenge cards, the change cards, are gonna lead you to seeing all this in a different direction. And thank God, because I don't say this very often, but this is a complicated mess of shit. Back and forth. This never-ending story. You've done this before. I'm sure whoever this resonates with, this Leo, you know exactly what this is. You've done this before. But the one thing I have for you is the challenge and the change and the sadness. You might lose something in order to get a better perspective. The Hangman is here twice. So this is all about your perspective and the way that you view it. So I always bring up death when I talk about the Hanged Man, right? So people die, things end, and that sucks. It makes you feel sad, right? But if we didn't have death, we wouldn't have that beautiful experience of holding a newborn baby in our hands, and the smiles and the wonderfulness. So you're fully supported by the universe beyond week 2. So week 2 and beyond in March, you are supported by your higher power. You're just in a funk with this love situation. Radical acceptance is needed of the past in order to move on. Radical acceptance. Everybody needs to take responsibility. So even if they don't want to take responsibility for their part, take responsibility for your part. Say what you did wrong and just move beyond it. Because this energy is like this. It's gonna take some struggle, some challenge for you to achieve the status that you need to achieve, and that is the Hanged Man or the Hanged One. Same card right here. This is your end goal. This is the message. This is the biggest message in this whole reading, is that you need to look at this differently. This love, this beginning, this ending, this never-ending story, this you trying to take care of yourself by chopping wood and taking responsibility. You just need to see it differently. See things differently, and you'll get to a new place. And you might need to make a decision about something. Probably about this love thing, whether you want to keep it or do you want to feel left out in the cold. All right, Leo. So one cool thing is I have these awesome spirit animal cards, and I've been pulling one for everybody. I did it all last week too. So what's your spirit animal besides the lion? We know. All right. The wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. So Leo, I knew it. I was telling you, this is some funky shit. This is a funky reading. I apologize that it's just up and down. You've got all kinds of flows going on. I will tell you, you're fully supported by the universe. You have this higher power card. You have the world card here. You have judgment. So, you're very much surrounded by good energy, but this situation sucks, and sometimes life stings. So that's your message, Leo. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. If you want to subscribe, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading. And if you need a private reading, reach out, TropTarot@gmail.com, and link is below the video. So thank you so much, Leo, and I will see you next week. Thanks.